What's up, guys? If you're new here, my name is Dominique, but you can call me Dom. Welcome to Faith Family Homestead. If you're not new here, welcome anyway. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be just like a day with me, day in the life, so to speak. I started off every morning. We've been doing a Bible challenge, me and my two older kids, where we're trying to read the whole Bible or listen to the whole Bible in 28 days. And so I've been using that time to ride on the bike that we got. And we actually featured this in a video before. This isn't a sponsored video by them, but I have been riding the bike for like 30 minutes to an hour while listening to the Bible. This particular day I do women's ministry at my church, and so after each event I have to wash the tablecloths, and so I was just right here folding them up, and Jonathan is getting ready to leave to go to work. If you guys don't know, he is self-employed. I know I mentioned about us like wanting him to stay home full time while I do YouTube, but he actually is self-employed. So he does real estate and he does like income taxes and stuff like that. So technically he wouldn't be quitting any kind of job, but on the side when things are slow and stuff like that, he does drive for like Uber and Lyft and stuff like that. And so that's what I was kind of meaning when I meant him staying home, is like not being able or not having to, when we need extra money, having to drive Uber or Lyft. So he wouldn't be completely like, relying on YouTube or anything like that, but just wanted to clarify that. So today was day 2, I think, of I want to call it a hurricane, but it wasn't, tropical storm Debbie. And since we had nothing to do outside, I took this day to basically get the house back in order. We actually ended up bleaching someone, I don't know who started the load of laundry, but a lot of our towels ended up getting bleach on them. So they smelled like bleach, which is unfortunate, but they're clean. So I am putting away clothes. This is actually my room, and my girls are actually, you saw Nael just walk past. She's actually on the bicycle because ever since we got it, the girls have loved to keep going on the bicycle and playing with it. Nehemiah came inside my room at this time and needed some help with math. We have not technically started homeschooling yet. Again, we won't start back until August 26th, which is the Monday after Aiden leaves. He leaves on Saturday the 24th. But we have still been doing math throughout the summer because we technically didn't finish all of our math throughout the year. And so Nehemiah needed some help with her fractions. And so we are just doing her fractions together. And I had to pause my Bible because it was playing on the Bluetooth on the bike, because it does have Bluetooth. And so that's why I got my phone to pause it. When we do get into the routine of homeschooling, this is basically what it looks like. I do have to sit down with Nael, who is 6. She'll be going to first grade, and do all of the subjects with her. But Nehemiah and Anaya, which they'll be going to 5th and 7th grade, I actually only help them with certain subjects. So that's probably like math most of the time. I am not the greatest at math. Like once Aiden got to 7th grade math, that's when we sold our other house. And so Jonathan actually ended up homeschooling him for his 7th grade year because he has a bachelor's degree in accounting and he's just naturally good at math. I'm really good at like quick math, like elementary math. So like multiplication, division, adding and subtracting, like really, really great in my head. But once it starts getting into like algebra and stuff like that, I am not great at it. So Naya is going to be going into 7th grade this year, and I've found different ways, like math apps and stuff, which Aiden did eventually. Like if Jonathan wasn't home and he needed help with math, he did Saxon Math, which is a specific math textbook, but if he did need help, there were websites and stuff like that could help him. And so we'll basically do the same thing with Anaya if she needs help with math. But I had to take another break because Nael was hungry and she was asking me for tuna fish. This was right around lunchtime, and so I was hungry as well. So I made tuna fish for both of us. We just ate it with some crackers, and Aiden was already in the kitchen making him a triple stack peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I accidentally put too much salt in this tuna, so Nael didn't eat a lot of it, but I ended up eating majority of the tuna and crackers. And then once we finished eating, it was back to putting away the clothes. And I've also been donating stuff since moving into this house. I shouldn't say new house, but since moving here about 2.5 to 3 years ago, I have most of my decor inside of the garage, and so I've been slowly taking it out and hanging stuff. I mentioned that in a video. I slowly been putting together the living room and different rooms and stuff like that. This bathroom, this is my master bathroom. I'm sitting here thinking about what I need to do because it is a mess. I used to be really, really big into like makeup and nails and stuff like that. So I have so much, like I have like the whole gel kit, which obviously I have my nails done now, but I got them done at the salon. But I used to do my own nails, and so I have fake nails, gel nails, all of the jewels and stuff like that, files to put on your nails. And I've been letting Nehemiah play with my stuff, and that's why this closet looks like this, because no matter how many times I tell her to put it away, she doesn't put it away. So I just came in here and I'm trying to, organize. I have been braiding since I was 10 years old. It may not look like it because I really braid my hair, and I'm really doing intricate braids on my girls, but that is because they don't like me to braid their hair. They're very tender-headed, and so am I. But I do braid a lot of other girls' hair, and so I have so much hair. I have wigs, which is probably, TMI or whatever, but I have so much wigs that I have, and some of them are really, really old, and so I was thinking about donating some of them, which I did gather a few inside of a bag, and gonna give them away or something like that, or donate them. And then some that I just bought that looked great online, but then when I got them I didn't really care for them. So I have like that whole bin that I'm putting, hair in, braiding hair and wigs, which is insane once I had it all out to put it in there. But that's all hair products. and it filled up the whole bin, which is crazy to think. And then I was still able to, we have natural hair, so dealing with, all the headbands that I wear, and combs and lotions and creams and oils and all that type of good stuff, I just like, and clips and barrettes and, beads, just everything. It was a lot of stuff to go through, and I still may downgrade some stuff, but at this point I was just trying to clear everything out of my closet. And I also had that old blow dryer that doesn't work anymore, and so I needed to take that out and get that out, and then just really just give this whole place a deep clean, by sweeping and mopping. And then I have so many crochet hooks that it's not even funny, and so many pointy combs because I keep losing them. And then I buy new ones, and then I find the old ones, and then I had the box for my new blow dryer that needed to come out. So just taking out a lot of things. I know I showed another time when we redid this bathroom, but this specific spot, because we go in here so much, multiple times a day, it is so hard to keep clean. But I'm hoping with having the bigger section for hair and then having the containers for smaller things, that this time it will really stay put together. And I've actually banned Nehemiah from playing with my makeup and my hair stuff because she would make messes with it and then not put them back. And she's only 9, so she has plenty of time to play with makeup when she's older enough to and mature enough to put it back and not make makeup messes and then leave it. So I was so happy that I finally got all of this stuff done, because this is the closet where we keep our towels and everything like that. And then I was able to put all of my nail stuff back into a container, and it's all in one section now. So I was so happy about that. If you hear that noise in the background, it is my AC inside my room. As I'm doing this voiceover, the AC automatically comes on when it gets too hot in here. But now that I have all of that cleaned up, I have this bin. I don't know how we come up with so much, what is it called? Electric cords. Like, we have so many, it's more than just phone plugs. It's like diffuser plugs and all these type of plugs. And then so much hair products, because all of my girls have different hair and I have different hair than them as well. So I have so much hair products. I had so much, electric cords just all over the place. I was just like, what is going on? They almost could barely fit inside of that container that I was putting them in, but I did get them to fit inside there. As I've been doing like deep cleans like this, I have been making sure to have like a donation bag, because we have been donating stuff. But I'm the type of person that when if I make a donation bag, if I can't get it out my house right away, I end up just throwing it away, because we live in the country anyway, and to get to a donation, like the nearest one is probably 25 minutes, and we rarely go that way. So then the next one going into town that we spend a lot of time in is probably 30 to 40 minutes, and sometimes I hate letting it sit there for so long, so then I end up just throwing it away because I want it out the house so bad. But anyway, so right now I am school planning. Like I said, we are going to start school on Monday, August 26th. And so I got 2 planners. I'm trying something different this year for Anaya and Nehemiah, because they are, like I said, in 5th and 7th grade. But some things they can do together. Like if they're listening to an audiobook, they can do that together. And some of the books, the reading books on their reading list, they like Little Woman, that was on both of their book lists. And so I ended up just, some of the books I went through and saw if they were the same thing, so that they can actually listen to the same audiobook at the same time. And I am actually, previous years we've done like online curriculums, but this year I am going back to books, because it's easier to keep track for me if it's like hardcover books where you can see whether or not they did the work. And so I'm trying to be better at maintaining homeschooling, and so I tried to plan out my homeschooling month, and we'll see how it goes. I did only do a month because I want to give myself room to adjust and change if after a month I feel like that schedule isn't working. But at this time it is almost 5 o'clock, and so I decided that I was going to make a quick dinner. But we butcher our own chickens, and so I needed some boneless, skinless chicken. I think it was chicken breast, which is what it called for, but I didn't have any. But I had defrosted some of these legs and thighs, and so I'm just taking the meat off of, like, deboning it myself or deskinning it myself. And I'm not doing like a super good job at it, but I am getting the meat off of the legs and the thighs so that I can make dinner, which is going to be this awesome it was called chicken Caesar pasta salad, and I'll show you here at the end what it looks like, because it was delicious. And Aiden actually said that it was the best meal he had in a long time, and it was so easy to make. But I am just going to be, I've been using tallow, which is from the beef, the half a cow that we bought. And so I've been using tallow to cook, but I'm seasoning the chicken now that we got it all off the bones with some, I think I seasoned it with salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and then I think that pepper seasoning that I made myself from our own peppers, and it came out delicious, like I said. But I did try to, I always have a hard time, I did try to pat dry the chicken, because I wanted the chicken to fry, but instead it sometimes boils when it has so much rice in it. But the noodles is so easy to make noodles inside the Instapot, whether it's spaghetti noodles or macaroni noodles or any kind of noodles, because you just put the package of noodles with 4 cups of water and some salt and put it on the Instapot for 5 minutes, and it cooks it perfectly every single time. And you can just wait for it to I don't wait for it to manually like I let out the air, is what I'm trying to say. And so while that was cooking, I was letting out the air, and then at the same time I pulled out a bag of salad. I did kind of adjust the recipe because I added the avocado, and then they wanted you to make your own dressing, but I already had that Caesar dressing in the salad, in the refrigerator, and so that is what I used. We recently, one of the things that happened is our drain, as it was raining a lot, our sewers got backed up, and we do have well and stuff like that. And so when they came, they actually said that pouring pasta water down your drain is really, really bad for it because it turns into goop. And they said it's actually worse than putting grease down your drains. And so we've been actually draining the pasta water now into a different container and then like throwing it outside in the garden and stuff like that. But this dinner was super easy to make. It was delicious. I will probably post a link if you're interested. I just had mine with avocado and it was amazing. And you guys actually ended up spending the whole day with me. This is what I did the whole day, was just cooking, cleaning, and putting away stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.